Hey everybody, I am back with a recap of some of the cards I've picked up in the last couple weeks. And as you see, I've got a couple of nice quality vintage cards to show you today. Starting here on the left with this 1952 Bill Nicholson. He was actually a four-time All-Star, although he was an All-Star during the period when a lot of folks were off serving their country in World War II in the mid-40s. But one of the things that drew me to this card is that it was really, actually nicely centered. A little bit rough on that right upper corner, but really looks nice for a VGX4. And then another card, probably the one I'm most excited about this lot, was this 1953 Topps Sherm Lawler. Love the 53 set. It's basically where sport meets art meets history. So very beautiful cards, painted images on those. Even like the backs with the fake red autograph on those. And as you can see, I got another Sherm Lawler here. This is a 1958 Topps and an Air Mint 7. Now, Sherm Lawler was a seven-time All-Star, three-time Gold Glove winner, played for the Chicago White Sox, was on that 59 team that went to the World Series. But a really solid catcher. His cards are all still listed as commons, but I like to pick him up because he was one of the better catchers of the 50s. Then going on here, another nice high-quality 58 Topps, just Chuck Stobbs and an Air Mint 7. He actually has the notoriety of being a 20-game loser, so kind of on the wrong end of the spectrum there. But and then another 58 All-Star, or excuse me, 58 Topps there. This Hal Smith, another catcher. I think he might have hit just over 357 before this card was made, but for the most part, he was a common. And then I mentioned how Sherm Lawler was an All-Star. Here is a 1960 Topps All-Star card of Sherm Lawler. Anytime I can get a 1960 Topps and an Air Mint 7, I'll try to pick it up. And the fact that this was a Sherm Lawler and that it was an All-Star card from that, I think ultimately I'd love to be able to collect the entire 60 Topps All-Star set. I think it's a very cool set with the multicolored 60 in the background. With those kind of the white corners, it makes it a little bit easier, but the centering on these can often be skewed. It's hard to get them nicely centered, like this one is here. They've got a cool little cartoon on the back for those All-Star cards from 1960. Moving on down to the only Baseball Hall of Famer I picked up, this 1964 Hoyt Wilhelm. A very nice card. I've been looking to get this Hoyt Wilhelm for some time. I was able to get it in this near mint to mint 8. And I'll say, looking at this card, it looks a little better than an 8, I'll be honest with you. The centering is excellent. Good sharp corners and edges. No print defects that I can tell. It looks literally like it was packed fresh. Looking at the back is nice as well. So I'm very lucky and fortunate to have it in an 8. The price between an 8 and a 9 is pretty great. So to get it at an 8 at the price I picked it up for, I'm quite happy with that. Then I'm moving on to a little basketball with the iconic 1986 Fleer set. And on the right there I have a Tom Chambers rookie. Now Tom Chambers has the distinction of being, I think it might be the only player in NBA history that scored over 20,000 points, but yet is not in the Hall of Fame. He was a four-time All-Star, the 1987 All-Star Game MVP, and one of the things he's most known for is his famous posterizing dunk of Mark Jackson of the New York Knicks. You can YouTube it. He literally just destroys Mark Jackson on this dunk. His knee ends up being like planted on Mark Jackson's shoulder, and he almost hits his head on the rim. He's up so high, but that's a great little YouTube clip if you want to look at that. Sorry, Mark Jackson. And then Doc Rivers here, more known for his for his coaching career than his playing career. Although he was a really solid player back in his day, one of the starting guards there for the Hawks. And then one of his teammates, Dominique Wilkins. I have this card raw, and I've always wanted to get it graded, so I was able to pick up this mint 9. Just a really cool card. Dominique, man, he could score like nobody's business back in the 80s. And that's a cool card of him in action. And then lastly, I got two autographs of the same guy, actually. Oddly enough, I was bidding on this card on the right, this gold standard signatures rookie. And I decided to go ahead and pick up this one on the left, this 2008 Topps signature. The one on the left, the Topps, is actually a sticker autograph. It's hard to tell, but it is a sticker, while the one on the right is an on-card auto. So if you guys have any preference over on-card or stickers, I think we'd all probably prefer on-card. But still, that's a really nice sticker autograph. The numbered series on the one on the right is to 2500, and this one on the left, it looks like it's 488 or 448 out of 625, so fairly high for both. So nothing too exclusive, but two nice pieces for my growing Elvin Hayes collection. Hey, once again, everybody, thanks for watching, and if you have any posts or comments, go ahead and leave below, and I'll talk to you again later. Thanks.